People be jealous all the time for no reason. Well, I take that back, for good reason, but that's no never mind. That's no never mind. All right, so someone is bonded to spell work due to their spiritual connections, and they're feeling remorseful about the divine intervention that they're experiencing and the public recognition that they're getting from that. They say that they have a magical connection, but they don't have a magical connection. And they say that they have a receipts. They have receipts on the magical connection that they have, but they've been cautioned. They don't have a magical connection. I have the magical connection, and they know it. They know it, and they mad. They say that it's a caution that they say that they have a nope, not spiritual, magical connection, because they don't. And it's manifesting, so everybody see that they don't have a magical connection at all. They were protected by the divine. And they are feeling emotionally I saw unlovable, but it says unavailable. And now I have feeling unlovable. So this person feels like the love is reversed, which is strange. And people have heard rumors about this. A lot of people. Someone is using an emotional strategy in order to get to someone who is not available, someone who is unavailable to them. They're trying to use an emotional strategy and to see if they can get this person where they want them to see if they're magically connected to this individual, but they're not. So they use the ones and twos, because I have ones right here. So they use the ones and twos on the twin. So they use music to try to magically connect themselves to this individual. And this person is an earthly weaver. This person creates things from the start to the finish. And this person that is doing this is an energy vampire, and they're in a lustful energy for this magical connection. But this person is protected from that. This energy vampire seeks to destroy others who have energy, connections, magical connections. And they say that they want a commitment, but they're non-committal. They're in it for the show, to show off. Um, and someone has been creating protection for the divine so that they won't get trapped in this particular situation. They need to let it go and move on with their life. However, they sound like they want to say I am, meaning I am the one. I am the one who is it, and it is not it. There is divine intervention coming in for this individual so that they can see that they are the one that is not it. They want to provide protection for this individual so that they are not trapped in a situation that seems as if it is immobilizing them. But they keep putting themselves in a position so that they are not protected. They need to take some time to take an introspective look within, but they're not. So that card is in reverse. If they did this, they would see positive changes in their life. So, and this is a twin flame connection, so it could be a relationship, an organization, a group, somebody that is connected, typically in a relationship, more so a a romanticized relationship, something that isn't real. And they're seeing that there is consequences to pay for having this type of connection with an individual that is not connected to them. This person is narrow-minded about this. They don't want to see the fact that they're not magically connected. So they keep trying and taking chances with the narrow mind. This narrow mind that they have is the narrow mind. The narrow mind that they have is the narrow mind of themselves, seeking others with themselves to see if they have a magical connection with another person, which means they're using one individual to seek a magical connection with another individual using one person's connection. And they are being told to surrender that activity when it comes to this twin flame connection that they claim that they have, which they don't. They keep trying to love bomb this person, but the person sees it as a toxic environment. And they see it as stalking. And surrender toxic love stalking is what I got right here. So it's time to surrender the toxic advancement in a relationship of a twin flame connection that love isn't in, but they keep pursuing this relationship over and over again as if they're going to get it. And it's time to surrender. They're being told to surrender over and over and over and over again, but they stop not. They keep going as if the relationship is theirs, and it's not. They will end up in a labyrinth because they're avoiding the issue. And the issue is that they have not this relationship with the person that is in a twin flame connection that they claim, that they say that they have that magical connection, that magical relationship with. And again, it's being seen as toxic. A toxic love stalking labyrinth. So toxic love stalking labyrinth, which means the toxic environment that this individual holds within themselves is love not. The stalking is intensely leading them in a labyrinth where they're doing the same work over and over and over again, and they're bonded to a spell, which intensifies every time they don't surrender. They keep avoiding the issue, but they need to surrender the issue and move towards their own bonding nature, their own bonding event. But they're non-committal to that, to themselves. They want to see themselves as an individual who has a twin flame or relationship with someone or something that is not theirs. And because of that, they're not committed to themselves. And others see this person as a gold digger because they fund this event, this problem, this situation within themselves, and then they take out the money and use it inside other people. So they take out the magic that's in themselves and use it in another person who's not yet interested, because they won't be, and they're not interested in another individual in order to invest in that person something that they could never have with that individual. So this person has a hidden treasure inside of them, but they don't see it. They see it as something toxic within themselves that they have yet to discover that is toxic. when they do this, they break the soul contract with themselves, inside of themselves. The contract that they have with him or herself in themselves is over due to this void that they're trying to fill with another magical connection, instead of having and using this magical connection that they have within themselves of their own or on their own. No, I just am like. So the person who's being pursued is at their breaking point, and they're betting against the rumors. And this person is cleansing themselves because they have love in them, and they want to keep the love that they have in themselves with themselves, or give it to that person that they're in this magical connection actually with. They love this person or group of people love telepathic communication. They love the look, they love the feel of telepathically communicating with someone who does not want to telepathically communicate with them. They have no telepathic communication unless they invest their information. I want to say information, unless they invest their energy into that individual who is magically connected. If they invest their energy in the person who is magically connected, then the person who is magically connected, they feel will be telepathically connected to them. But that's not right. It's hard for them to do this because it takes a lot out of an individual to be telepathic who was not naturally telepathic. And they're asking to submit themselves to divine love so that they can take their twin flame themselves out of this connection, or out of this remorseful behavior. They're remorseful that the betrayed, so someone is feeling remorse because they feel that they betrayed themselves, or they betrayed some telepathic communication that they have with the divine. So their own relationship, their own individual investment in themselves, they see themselves, they have remorse because they're not investing their time into themselves to have their own telepathic communication, or their telepathic energy with the divine. They're using it for something else, and they're feeling remorseful about it. But this person is an energetic vampire, so I guess it's hard for them to see it as toxic. This person copies the energy that they don't have, and they need cleansing. And there's receipts on this. This person has done this more than one time. They do it all the time. And that is why I want to end this video now, because they are investing in setting you